A letter from the president of Iran. This was addressed to the American people. This was a few days ago, in case you missed it. It says, "In the name of God, the compassionate, the merciful." All right, now we're going to read this and then we're going to break it down afterwards. To the people of the United States of America and to all of those who, amid a flood of destruction and manufactured narratives, continue to seek the true and aspire to a better life. Iran, by its very name, characterized the identity as one of the oldest continuous civilizations in human history. Despite its historical and geographical advantages at various times, Iran has never in its modern history chosen the path of aggression, expansion, colonialism, or domination. Even after enduring occupation, invasion, and sustained pressure from global powers, and despite processing military superiority over many of its neighbors, Iran has never initiated a war. Yet it has resolute and bravely repelled those who have attacked it. The Iranian people harbor no enmity towards other nations, including the people of America, Europe, or neighboring countries. Even in the face of repeated foreign intervention and pressure throughout their proud history, Iranians have consistently drawn a clear distinction between governments and the people they govern. This is a deeply rooted principle in Iran culture and collective consciousness, not a temporary political stance. Mind you, this is a letter to the American people. This is to us, so we have a right to read it. What is he saying to us? For this reason, portraying Iran as a threat is neither consistent with historical reality nor with present-day observable facts. Such a perception is the production of political and economic whims of the powerful. The need to manufacture an enemy in order to justify pressure, maintain military dominance, sustain the arms industry, and control strategic markets in such an environment if a threat does not exist. It is.
Hey guys, you're welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Candy. Today's episode, we're talking about a message that has sparked a lot of debates online. A letter from arid address directly to American people. What makes this situation so interesting is that the message was not aimed at politicals or government officially. Instead, it was aimed at ordinary citizens. The letter argued that there is a major difference between government and the people they govern. It claims that many conflicts around the world are driven by political interest, military power, and economy agendas rather the wish of everyday people. Whether you agree with that statement or not, it raises an important question. How much influence do ordinary citizens really have over major foreigners' political decisions? So guys, let's see people's reaction in this video. Stay with me.
However, was the intervention amid at preventing the naturalization of Iran's own resources. That coup disrupted Iran's democratic process, reinstated dictatorship, and sowed deep distrust among Iranians towards U.S. policies. The distrust deepened further with American support for the Shah's regime, its backing of Saddam Hussein during the imposed war of the 1980s, the imposition of the longest and most comprehensive sanctions in modern history, and ultimately unprovoked military aggression twice in the midst of negotiations against Iran. Yet all of these pressures have failed to weaken Iran. On the contrary, the country has grown stronger in areas. Literacy rates have tripled from roughly 30% from the Islamic Revolution to over 90% today. Higher education has expanded dramatically, significantly. Advantages that have achieved a modern technology. Healthcare services have improved, and manufacture has developed at a pace and scale incomparable to the past. These are measurable, observable realities that stand independent for fabricated narratives. At the same time, the destruction and inhumane impact of sanctioned war and aggression on the lives of the resilient Iranian people must not be underestimated. The continuation of military aggression and recent bombing profoundly affect people's lives, attitudes, and perspectives. This reflects a fundamental human truth. When war affects irreparable harm on lives, homes, cities, and futures, people will not remain indifferent towards those responsible. This raises a fundamental question. Exactly which of the American people's interests are truly being served by this war? Was there any objective threat from Iran to justify such behavior? Does the massacre of innocent children, the destruction of cancer treatments, pharmaceutical facilities, or boasting about bombing a country back to the Stone Ages serve any purpose other than further damaging the United States' global standing? And it has damaged our standing, boy. Iran pressured negotiation. Let me read that. Iran pursued negotiations, reached an agreement, and fulfilled all its commitments. The decision to withdraw from the agreement escalated towards confrontation and launched two acts of aggression in the midst of negotiations were destructive choices made by the United States government, choices that served the delusion of a foreign aggressor. Vital infrastructure, including energy and industrial facilities, directly targets the Iranian people. Beyond constituting a war crime, such actions carry consequences that extend far beyond Iran's borders. The generated instability increases human and economic costs and perpetual cycle of tension, planting seeds of resentment that will endure for years. This is not a demonstration of strength, it is a sign of strategic bewilderment and an inability to achieve a sustainable solution.
Let's get one thing straight. One thing very, very clear. That letter from Iran is not propaganda. You see, it's real hard to deny an obvious truth when it is put in front of your face. Everything they said in that letter. Now, white people may talk about, oh, they left this out, they left that out. Everything they said in the letter is true. Not one single lie was told in that letter.
Yeah, so guys, this is the beginning of. At the end of the day, this story is bigger than one letter. It's about trust, information, global politics, and how people invest through their own life experience. The reaction we have seen have proved that people are questioning official narrative more than ever before. Whether that's positive development or dangerous one depends on how willing people are to seek facts, challenge, and engage the honest discussion. What did you think? Was this letter a sincere attempt to communicate with American people, or was it simply another example of international political messaging? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let me have a respectful conversation with you in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That I will be back for more and real conversations like this. Bye bye.